Hey everybody, dutchsinse here. It is 10:43 p.m. Central Time on Monday, October 3rd, 2011. And we're looking at in telecast here. I have the CONUS radar view turned on, and we're looking directly over Spokane, Washington. And you can see it. It's a HAARP ring that appears directly out of the local Spokane area, most likely the next rad site. And it's your classic HAARP ring. It's hollow in the center. It has illuminated edge. It extends multiple hundreds of miles in diameter and even as far out as Ellensburg here to the west. So what we're looking at here basically is a forecast that I can issue over the next 24 to 48 hours. After this current set of storms blows through, you can expect strong cells or greater damaging winds, hail, and possibly even tornadoes to hit the Spokane, Washington area within this ring epicenter. And the epicenter is very well defined on this, so you can expect severe weather in this area right here in 24 to 48 hours. Now as we go east, you can see in North Dakota, in Bismark, you can see a ring structure with a flat edge. Now this is actually the edge of what I call a scalar square or a radar square, and usually they appear in conjunction with each other, and that again produces severe weather, usually tornadoes. Now you can also see to the north there's some clutter going on here, and we'll just wait for one moment here. Let me pause it and take it back a few. There we go. And you can see to the north out of Minot we're actually seeing another ring and with a flat illuminated square. So down below we have a hollow square with its western edge defined west of Bismark and its eastern edge defined east of the 38 here. And then to the north you see another ring, and let me turn this down so you can see that it is actually right over Minot. There you go. And of course the square is directly over downtown Minot. So that means Minot south to Bismark. In 24 to 48 hours from now, we can expect severe weather up to tornadoes. Now let's look and see if there's any others occurring. There's also one occurring out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So again, you're seeing a ring structure which is illuminated here to the southeast, and it's curved, and then you see a literal square on top of a circle. And that again means severe weather up to and including tornadoes in the Pittsburgh area in the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's see if we have any others occurring. Okay, I don't see any others occurring in this format. Now let's go ahead and look at AccuWeather really quick. I went ahead and pulled it up over the last 4 hours. Okay, well we need to get in and look at this. This is fairly interesting. First thing that I'm seeing is up here in North Dakota, where we were looking at Bismark and Minot, you can see this anomaly that occurs. I'd really like to zoom in on that. Let's go ahead and zoom it in a couple times. Now I apologize, each time I zoom in it has to reload all the images. And that's through AccuWeather Professional, unfortunately. That's just the way they do it. Okay, now let's wait for this to load. Okay, well there's definite square activity occurring, and it's ghost storm activity, what I call ghost storms, which are non-existent storms in real life, but they show up on radar. Now I've turned on the high res view, and that's again over the last 4 hours for 5 minutes, and we'll see if anything else appears here. Okay, not much showing on high res at all, and that sometimes it shows, other times it doesn't. It really depends on how heavy the frequency is being loaded into the air. So that is an area we're going to want to watch and definitely keep an eye on for the next 24 to 48 hours. Bismark, North Dakota, north to Minot. Now let's let this reload again here. Okay, and while that's loading, here we go. You can see the same activity occurring here near Philadelphia, where we were seeing the other scalar square activity. You can see it grow and shrink in that general vicinity along with ghost storm activity. I'm talking right in this region here to the east. Okay, and let's just go ahead and zoom it in on that area in particular, and then we'll go ahead and call this forecast. But I think it's important to look at it on multiple systems to see what's going on. Okay, well, we definitely have ghost storms flashing on and off, literal, I don't even know what to call that. I guess phasing, some kind of phasing going on there in a square fashion. And you'll notice that this edge here to the west near Cincinnati is also showing some kind of flat edge. So this leads me to believe that this area here, from Pittsburgh, south to Raleigh, east to Philadelphia, west to Columbus, north to Buffalo. So we're looking right here, 24 to 48 hours from now, we will have severe weather entering the area. And that's after this current storm blows through. So I'm not talking about this little section here. Something else is going to come and hit the center of each of these areas. Specifically Pittsburgh. It just seems like Pittsburgh is right in the center of all of this strange frequency manipulation. And we can go ahead and turn on high res, see if that makes a difference. Oh wow, okay, well you can definitely see the HAARPing activity showing up on here. Pittsburgh, DC, north into New York. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and even up here right at the border of Maine. Okay, well that's a pretty heavy breakout up here in the northeast. So that definitely means, with the amount of frequency that's being injected into the air here, that definitely means severe weather is coming. Alright folks, if there's any other things that I can look at here, let me just go ahead and see if we can pull it on one other system. Here's College of DuPage, and we'll pull the radar for the northeast first. Okay, College of DuPage is not showing very much. Let's also go ahead and look at North Central here and see if that makes. Okay, well you can see out of North Dakota up here, the area that was in question, it's the only two areas out of the entire upper Midwest that are flaring. So that does show on this. It does not show anything to the northeast. There's just too much other background clutter. Alright, so hang in there folks. Much love.